Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of our Unknown to Greatest. And today we have the beginning of the playoffs, or shall we say playoff round 3. Now if you are interested in what's happened in the other rounds of the playoffs, I will let you know now, because I can actually go back and have a gander. So playoff first round. Well, that's a lot of teams. I'll leave it on the screen, guys, for you to see for a second. If you need to see any more, pause. And round 2, that's what's happened. Lumberezione are out. Crazy, they're a good side as well. Blunieri B have gone through, but they cannot get promoted. Well, actually, yes, they can. They can go up to the Serie B KT, but they can't go any higher than that, because they're not allowed to be in the same division as Inter Milan first team. The team that we're playing in this round is, well, first of all, I don't see them there. Right, we're playing Vis Casado. Who did they beat in the last round? They went through on H. What does H mean? I've heard of away goals, unless home goals is a thing. I don't know in this division, but they went through on that. So well done to them, I guess. Don't know what H means, but we'll find out today. Playoff round 3. Now, from what I understand, this is a 2-legged tie. So I can only see this match, but we do have them twice. So let's see what we can do. Let's get into the squad lineup now, which I didn't realise I hadn't pressed advance once yet. So we're just going to advance now, and now we can get into the squad. Right, first thing I do, next match only, remove all unpicked players, because those players are unavailable anyway. Rodolfi has been elite, but we've got to play Riviera. Riviera's our star man and has been all season. A bit of update for you guys as well. Nibele has been given a new deal for a couple more seasons. De Leo, we've extended his contract as well. He's with us till 2029. And I don't know if there's anybody else, but that's the only ones I can remember right now. I think maybe GLM has been given a new deal. Yeah, he's got a 2-year deal. So, right, let's get into this. That is the squad. We're going with Nibele in goal. Spaderi there, centre back, with Bossio, who we're going to nickname right now. Bear with, guys. Right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, the game was being a bit stupid. And yeah, I was just trying to find that option. So we're gonna nickname him Marco Bossi, because we could not pronounce his name, so it's going to be not Marco Bossi from now on, once the game allows me to confirm it, because obviously this game runs so smoothly and there's no issues at all. I'm leaving this in here, guys, for you to see how many times I got to do this before it actually finally confirms it. As you can see, still waiting, still waiting, still waiting, still trying to do it, guys, still trying to do it, guys. Still trying to do it, guys. Oh my god. Sports Interactive, please fix this. It does this on player searching, as when you're looking for a squad as well, looking for a team specifically. Does that as well. You saw how long that took. Absolutely painful, needs to be fixed. But Marco Bossi is his name now. It's just so much easier than Bossisio or whatever he was called before. So now he's Marco Bossi. We're going with GLM and Riviera as the wing backs. Just Delicado, Bacchi as the CDMs. Vassallo there in the cam behind Carlson, and De Leo. Gonna get into this now. Fingers crossed we can go out there and get a decent result. But I mean, don't lose the first leg. Maybe even if we do lose it by 1 goal, but preferably not lose at all. And their squad, we won't know any of their players, but they are playing a similar formation, but instead of playing a cam, they've got 1 CDM and 2 centre midfielders. So it is a similar style, but It's a style we have beaten this season. Backy now, out to Sploderi. GLM, and that I thought was going to build up to a real highlight, but it was just a kickoff. There's a few fans in this stadium, which is the first time, as the Renate manager, we have actually seen a full stand of fans. We are obviously in our own stadium, we only literally have our one stand, and we never fill it. Now it's Carlson. Riviera, I think he's clipped the bar there, but it's also a good save from the keeper. From the resulting corner, can Vassallo get it into the middle for us? Aim for De Leo. That is an awful corner. You've always got to beat the first man, and he didn't. And I think he's just been caught offside there as well. Oh, it's a good challenge anyway. It won't matter, but I think he was onside, to be fair. Now they're on the counter. It's a very, very slow counter-attack, but they're on the counter. But they've realised we've got a few men back now. We've regrouped into shape quite nicely. And there's nowhere for them to go. What a challenge from GLM. I like his name. Zalo. What a ball that is, by the way. And Gordoni deals with it. And it's only gone as far as their player, Lorenzo, who's now going down the wing. This is what we use against other teams as well to dominate them. But it's been cleared away. Can Carlson get to that ball? Carlson's done really well to get to that ball. Here comes Carlson. He's still going. Carlson! Good save. De Leo did not react fast enough on the rebound. Riviera now. Backy. GLM. This is a very end-to-end game of football so far in the first 5 minutes. Carlson's gone down, but no foul given. And out for a throw-in. And this is from the same highlight, guys. It still continued. GLM. Sploderi. Into Del Caro. Riviera. Goes back to Gordoni. To Riviera. This is really good football from us. We're playing to our strengths here. Riviera delivers it into the middle. Talking of our strengths. I thought Carlson was going to get there. One of our strengths is winning aerial duels. And we seem to win probably 90% of the ones we go for. And GLM's been tackled too easily there. And is that Zola? Keeps it on the pitch. Great switch out to Pagani. But that's going to be dealt with surely. Yeah, Marco Bossi deals with that nice and simply. Now Spaderi. Backy. GLM. De Leo. Lumps it forward. Can Riviera get to that? Yes, he can. Riviera. Inside to Backy. He's known to hit it from here. Decides against it this time. Del Caro is actually going to be successful. We have gone short. Del Caro. Vassallo's opened it up a little bit. Gone across the box on the floor. GLM. Sploderi or Ticario. Oh no. We've committed men. We've got one man at the back. Can he deal with it? Puccarelli. Good ball in. And it's always looking like this could happen. And it did happen. Federico Tavanaro with the goal. 1-0 to Viz. We committed too many men forward on the corner. And yeah, that's what's happened. I don't like the fact you can adjust how many people you put up for a corner. But it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it really. Just have to hope. I've asked players to stay back. I don't know how to alter more players to stay back. But they just decide they don't want to. But can we get an instant response? Riviera, good ball into the box. Dealt with by the keeper. And then lovely caught up by the keeper there, Sanchin. Now he's gone long, but nothing will come from it. Pepin Machin. Nicastro. Into Zola. Pepin Machin again. Good ball inside to Nina. To Tavernano. Pagoni. Pagoni! Oh my god. Uh-oh. Guys, we're in trouble here. We're 2-0 down. We are 2-0 down here in the first leg. This is not looking good at all. Tactically, I don't think there's much I can change. All I can do is ask the team just to look sharp. Demand more. Try and go a bit more positive. Because we're sort of committed to the way we're playing. We don't have many other options in different positions. This is the formation we have to play. De Leo does well for Salo! And we've got one back. We do have one back. Instant response there after they got the second goal. And it is now 2-1. As long as VAR proves it, but I'm sure they will. All good. 2-1. I don't know if we brought any away fans, but it went very silent when that ball went in the net. But instantly from kickoff, they are coming at us again. And that's the end of that. They do have a free kick though. Zola delivers it in. De Castro tries to attack it. Back he gets it away, and that's not a bad effort, to be honest, from there. We're already playing a lower line, so maybe if we go a higher line, in the hope that we can try and potentially catch them offside, that might work out. Lose the much higher, and lose that for a minute, and just see if that can help us. Free kick for this. They've delivered it into the middle. Cleared away. De Leo's knocked it down for them nearly there. Bacchi, Del Caro. Goes long, no one's there. Riviera's the only man left up top. And now he's slotted back into his left wing back position. Or left back position out of possession. And he's done well, but he's got to be careful. He's going to get sent off at this rate. He did lunge in there slightly, and I didn't like it. Pepin matching! Oh, Nibali! Do you know what, guys? I'm going to make a very tactical decision right now. Riviera is going to be withdrawn. I've got an awful feeling that he's not going to see out the game if I don't pull him off now. So he's going to come off the field. I'm going to get him off, bring on the youngster. He's been very good every time he's played so far, so bring him on for more minutes. But Riviera looked like he was a walking red card, to be honest with you. And I had to get him off. That's a thing that brave managers have to do sometimes. He was looking like he was going to be the downfall of us. And they're coming again. We're playing a bit of a higher line now to try and catch them out. But if anything, I think they've just found their way through it. Oh, that was a bit easy. But they do have a throw in from that clearance away from us. Now the crowd have gone absolutely silent. They're all just sat there on their hands, not making a single noise apparently. Don't know why. You can hear the ball being passed around. They're alive again. Blocked, cleared, blocked. Oh, this is scrappy. I don't like this at all. Into De Leo, who has lost the ball pathetically once again. Now it's Zola down the wing, down the left hand side. GLM needs to close him down a bit better. Doesn't. Crossed it in and it's 3-1. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. It's 3-1 to Viz. We are complete calamitous defending today. We're just all over the place. Half time, I'm going to have to either change a lot of personnel or try and change up the system, but like I said, this is the only system we've played since I've joined, because the team do not fit anything else. Spidalari is just giving it away. Baki's won it back. GLM does well. DeLeo, who should be in the box really and not out here trying to cross the ball. GLM. Good ball in. Oh, Rodolfo's too short to go for that. Decario hits it, blocked, and it's going to be cleared away by the home side. Spadari gets it back. Del Caro, GLM, and that is the end of the half, I would say. And that is the end of the first half. I mean, we're very early in the tie, but that was awful. Absolutely dreadful from the lads. So we need to decide whether, for example, GLM comes up here. I think maybe GLM can come up a bit further. Dalcario can come up here and play in the centre mid as a midfield playmaker. Then you've got Rodolfo running up and down that wing there with the wide centre backs and centre back in the middle. Do you know what? We'll have the middle centre back as a no nonsense. What do I do? Can't really change the attacking quartet. They've been the better players on the pitch. Rodolfo's only just come on, so you can't change him. You brought GLM up the field a bit. Maybe that's all we can do. And out of possession, maybe GLM goes here. And then we have him as like a holding wing back, potentially. And then this guy can cover the wide. So where GLM would be, he can cover that. And he can be a pressing. That should work in theory. And then we've got Dalcario dropping in. Vassallo dropping a bit deeper as well. Do you know what? No. The way we've played, Vassallo can stay up here as a tracking, so he can just run back. We need one of you to stay as an outlook. And then what are you doing? You can be a centre forward. We'll try that, guys, see what that does. Right, wish us luck. Now it's Rodolfo. Cuts inside, that's a good ball. DeLeo can't quite get there. Baki. GLM playing a bit further up the field now. Into Spladeri. GLM. Delivers it and it's out for a corner. Already a better start than the first half went entirely. So I see this as a positive. Now it's Vassallo, if he cannot clear the first man, he will be coming off here. And that is the end of Vassallo's game. He has done that 3 times. I'm not watching a 4th. He's all over the place with those deliveries and I'm not accepting it anymore. Gordoni can come off and we'll bring on Orieto. And we're also going to bring off, I would say GLM, but now he's just been moved up the field. We'll bring off Baki and we'll bring on Bonetti. Vassallo is offside. And you can see now, guys, why I've just subbed him. The only reason I made the other subs is because we've only got, I believe, one stoppage after that one. So I thought it was best to make a couple now rather than panic rush all the subs on later in the game. They're covered again. It's a good ball, good bit of football, and it's a good save from Nibele. They deliver the corner in. Are they going to find anyone? No, Splineri gets in the way. Oh, he follows Pucatelli into Pagani. Back to Pucatelli, and that is the end of that. Now Zola tries to deliver it into the middle. It's a good ball. Oh my word, that could have been 4. Now we need to stay within touching distance because this has been terrible. Carlson. Oh, that was an aggressive challenge, but he did win the ball. Win the header. Well in Marco Bossi. And there's nothing to come from it. They have another corner. Delivered it in. Oretio gets it away. Orletto, I believe it might be. Now Sanchin. No matter what I've done tactically in this game, I feel like it's just not had the approach that I wanted. I feel like there is going to have to be something I do here. Dinolfo can stay there. But I feel like Benetti is going to come over here. Dalcaro is going to have to go up there. Going to have to bring on Tonti. And Bonetti can just slot back in here, I guess. Worst case, this is what we can try. Play him as a poacher on that side. Nolfo can slot in there. Tonti can go in here. Bonatti can go in there. And that's going to be the end of the game for Dalcaro. We're going to have to just go for this. Dinolfo. The long ball into the box. It's a really good ball as well, but no one's on the end of it. Tonti Oletto was offside, I believe, and he won't jump at all. Bonetti, and that is a hopeless ball. A very, very ambitious ball. Dinolfo, Rodolfi was still here on the attack. Dinolfi, DeLeo! We needed that, guys. We needed that badly. A two-leg tie, we needed that desperately. So now it's only 3-2. That's really good football. The young lad comes on, gets himself an assist. That's what we needed. Now let's not concede straight away from kickoff. Come on. If we can level up this tie, going into the home leg, I'd say it makes us favourites. If we're going in behind, I'd say we're not favourites. It's a big step, to be honest, either way. Oletto out to Rodolfo. He might have to become our main left back. Into DeLeo. Oh, he spoons it over the bar. That's a terrible header from a guy that's normally really good at them. Come on. Come on. Get the ball off them. Don't give them this much time. It's not how we like to play. You're giving them too much time. What a save that was from Nibele, who has played on a 5.9 today. He has been beyond awful. But that one save may have kept us in this tie. We're in behind again, and it is completely for nothing. Unless he's offside. Is he off? Goal disallowed, come on! We needed that smidge bit of luck there, to be honest with you. Yeah, and we moved our line up. The step up worked beautifully in that instance. You can see everyone just step up together, and that's what you rely on when you press step up more. You want your whole defence to go together, and they did it perfectly. Marco Bossi into Renate. That's a terrible ball. Barengo delivers it into the middle, they strike it, deflects all around the place, and it is another corner. Come on, lads. Living it in, clear away. And GLM does well with that. Chivalon. Zola. Chivalon again. Barengo. I don't know if they're playing just to end the game here or if they're trying to work it forward. I think they're just running the clock down. But no! They've caught us up a surprise, but we do get the ball away. Now Rodolfo. Can we just go across this line in time and actually have an attack before the whistle goes? Dante. Rodolfo. Into the middle. Cross it. Rodolfo, that's a horrible touch, and that is full time. That sums up how the game went, really. A couple players tried the hardest, a couple players were absolute rubbish. But back to the drawing board for the away leg in the second leg of this playoff. And I will be with you in a moment. Talking of Backy is one that I would very much like to bring back for next season. He's only on loan, he's on loan from Padlova. But I don't know how realistic it is to get him back for one more season. I feel it's far too early to discuss a renewal. One thing we can do actually, before we do go into this game, guys, because I think Jacobo Backy could be an absolute wondrous pickup. How much budget are we working with for next season? Well, recruitment budgets at the moment. We got that. We're in the negative of wage. Can we change that? We can change that. So say we move the wage to there, that's still not positive. So let's go here. I know it's still slightly negative, but maybe that's just enough to make an offer that they won't reject for backing. I know it's crazy to spend this kind of money on one player at this level, but from how good he's been this season, he has been our standout player, he's been a regular starter. I feel like we should try at least to get him back. No pun intended. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an offer on the low side, like 100k, and see what they want. That is a lot of money. What if, for example, I say 180, remove the 6 monthly installments, 50 games, that's fine. If we do like a 3-year installment of, say, 250, would that be reasonable? Because then we're only paying out 83k next season, 83k the season after, and 83k the season after that. So that could be a reasonable deal. Obviously they get a percentage of profit, but that brings the value down. So I can consider that going into the next episode. But for now, let's focus on staying in these playoffs. Because I can't imagine he wants to come back and play another year in Serie C. I want to be in Serie BKT, but we'll see if we can get there. Right, Del Caro. Cadoni. Into Supper. Cadoni. Good ball. Into Supper. Decent delivery. DeLeo's there! DeLeo! Come on! Lorenzo DeLeo, LDL, puts it away, and that is brilliant. It puts us back on level terms in this tie, and that is what we needed. That's what we were looking for. You can see the stats in the top corner. We have been the better team today, and it's all about just taking our opportunities when we get them. When we're on top, we need to put the ball in the net, or at least trouble the keeper. And we've not been doing that of late, and I'm glad to see it actually happening. But they are just trying to now pass the ball around nice and slowly, just to bring the pace and tempo of this game out and down to their level. We prefer a quicker tempo. We do steal the ball there with Baki, and they've done well there to get it out for a throw-in and stop the counter-attack. Now GLM to DeLeo. This will be some achievement for us to get to the quarterfinals. I can't remember what the requests were at the start of the season. Carlson! Ottar Magnus Carlson! Come on, lad, get in there. 2-0, and we're 4-3 up in aggregate now. That was brilliant. Lorenzo DeLeo can't just put him in the back of the net. He can now deliver the crosses too. He's done well down that touchline. He's got near the byline, delivered a beautiful cross in. Keeper come out, absolutely flailing his arms around, misses it, and Carlson puts it into the back of the net. GLM. But we're going to have a very busy transfer window. We're going to have to try and see if we can hold on to some of our talents as well. And that is half-time. And we are 2-0 up, 4-3. On aggregate. We have turned this deficit around, but this Pesaro are still going to come back at us yet. They're not done. So for now I can say please, well done lads, but we do need to make a couple of changes. That's the wrong guy. Where is he? Vassallo, I'm sorry. Don't know how Rossi's on a 7.14. I think he's been awful. He might have got an assist maybe, but every time I've seen him on the ball, he's been terrible, so we'll get him off. Supper's on a 7.53. Now that is a hard decision. Do we sub him off, or do we give him a bit longer? GLM's been awful, so Gezi can come on. We'll give Supper a tiny bit longer, seeing he's been the standout player of the game. Well, other than DeLeo, obviously, with a goal and assist. And they're coming out the second half, and they're coming straight for us. Good challenge there, Gordoni, but he tries to clear it. Gets blocked by his own teammate. And then a similar thing happens there. When Supper tried to get it away, it hit one of their players instead. And that's gone. Ooh, corner. Get a bit scrappy. We're going to go balanced, I think. Just be a bit more cautious in the second half. And they didn't beat the first man, cleared away by Marco Bossi. The fans trying to get behind the team when they need it the most, which is very, very handy right now. Come on. That's really good. You've got a couple trees over there I've just noticed that seem to be in a protection area. They seem to be boxed in from both behind and in front. Not sure why. You've got a random little tent there. That seems to also be boxed in with a corner area that looks like maybe a beer tent, potentially. Some strange things you see in Football Manager stadiums. DeLeo over the bar. And then a random house just behind it. So, yeah, I guess that house has a free beer tent, I guess. Not sure. Marco Bossi. Splenderi, Marco Bossi. We got a bit distracted there, guys. Sorry about that. Supper. Good ball in. Cleared away. Now Supper again. Delivers it to Leo! Lorenzo! DeLeo gives us a bit of breathing space in the scoreline. Puts us 3-0 up. 5-3 on aggregate now. Drop some praise here. That is a beautiful ball in by Supper. And that's why we kept him on the pitch a little bit longer. Because I just had a feeling he had a little bit more in him. And DeLeo has been magnificent today. That's the reason he's already been given a new deal for next season. He deserves it. He is a unit up top. Now Supper. Into Gezi. Vassallo. Good ball. DeLeo, I think, might have been offside slightly. I think he might have just edged offside, so I'm not going to get too excited just yet. I believe it was off. Oh, it's been awarded! Go on! DeLeo with a hat-trick! I thought he was off. Oh, and he's timed this run absolutely perfectly. It is 4-0. And we have turned this around and we are putting this side to bed. Visa Pescara, or whatever they're called. We are putting them to bed. They might still have a chance, but they've got to come back to 4-3 to even have a chance, and that is just over the bar from Nina. Lorenzo DeLeo probably could do with a rest. He's on a 10 rating over there right now. And they've got a goal. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is the time to make the subs. DeLeo's going to come off for a rest. He needs it. We're going to bring on Dante. Supper's going to come off in case we need a foul at the back. And we're going to bring on... Where is he? I don't see him. Riviera, who's very happy to commit a foul if necessary. And we're also going to bring Bacchi off. And bring on a little bit more defensive-minded Bonetti. Telling the team to concentrate for the last few minutes. They don't like that, obviously, because telling them to focus is apparently a sin. But we do win the game 4-1, and we go through 6-4 on aggregate against Pescara. That is a brilliant performance, and I mean, everybody stepped up. Everybody. I will take that every day of the week. I'm delighted. Well done, lads. You can get a rest. You can have a day off tomorrow, boys. You deserve it. And I don't know when the next leg is going to be. Oh my god, he's willing to talk to us. Jacobo Bacchi is willing to talk to us, guys. This is huge. I'm going to put him as a squad player because there's a good chance that maybe next season we bring somebody in as well. That lowers his wage demands. He wants a 2-year deal already. That is fine with me. That is also fine. That's not fine. What we'll do, add clause. We'll give you a relegation release clause. How about that? And he's accepted it. Okay. That would be a tremendous deal. Obviously, we can offer him a new contract at some point to get rid of the relegation clause. But that is fantastic. Now, I don't know who we're going to have in the next leg, but you can see here, DeLeo, who's actually been playing as a central forward. His pass is not very good, but he's been playing as a central forward, and he's been cooking in that role. So why change it? He's brilliant. Absolute brilliant player. I don't know what his current ability is. Leading Serie C to A, potential Serie B KT standard. So he's definitely ready for the step up. I can tell you that now. He's quality. He's got everything we need for an aerial threat. 6'7", guys. Unbelievable. Right, let's just give everybody a rest and go from there. Training, rest players 1 day please. And we'll see when we get drawn in the next one. I can see it now. Renate to play Potenza. Who are Potenza? We'll have a quick look at who Potenza are. They finished 3rd place in the Serie C. We were in the Serie C A, I think. So we've drawn them, and if we get through them, we've either got Inter Milan's B team or Vincenza. Okay. Right, that's interesting. We were in the CA. So it's 3rd versus 3rd from different divisions. And are we at home or away for this leg? First leg will be played at my stadium. Okie dokie. So we're home for the first leg, away for the second leg. Right, guys. Well, that's when I shall be back for the next episode. This episode will be going live, I believe, Thursday. So then we'll get the quarterfinals on Friday, and then you'll have to wait till Monday for the semi-finals and hopefully final. That's if we get through. If not, Monday will be a transfer special. So yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. If you're new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. I have been K-PlaysFM, and I'll see you later.